Hello, welcome to Integrative Mystic. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm excited to connect with you on today's show, and I'm excited to share with you this message. I'm going to share the message for today, and then I'm going to pull a few cards for the week ahead and tell you what I'm reading for the week ahead. So let's get started, shall we? Take a deep breath. Drop in to your center. Feel the sunshine, even if you can't see it. Feel the sunshine shining in our solar system. Know you are one with the sun. Feel the core of the earth beating, her heartbeat. You're one with the earth. Feel your own heartbeat and know you are one with the earth, with the solar system, with the cosmos, and you are a universe unto yourself. I am feeling a magical flow of rainbows and hidden gifts and treasures and blessings as I'm feeling the content of today's message. I feel Spirit is showing me, have you ever seen the videos of interspecies communication, of cats communicating with dogs? Somehow they are able to understand each other. Or dolphins communicating with humans, or there's even tales, probably footage of dolphins saving humans. Interspecies communication. I'm getting a vision of dolphins communicating with humans. And I feel for today's message, Spirit wants to talk about expanding into abilities and experiences beyond what you previously thought capable. The interspecies communication is one example. That right now we're able to communicate specifically more than we ever thought possible with animals. In a larger sense, many people are noticing they are receiving downloads, they're receiving new skills, talents, abilities, or expanded skills, talents, abilities in ways they never thought they would be talented or be able to operate. An expansion right now is happening on the earth of our abilities in a myriad of ways. Spirit is pointing out there are gifts being bestowed to people in education, in the arts, in science, in business, in cultural undertakings and organizations, in urban planning and traffic planning, in management of nature and natural facilities, in spirituality, in so many fields, so many sectors, producing physical items, so many communications, working with animals. So many fields are experiencing expansions because the individuals in so many different disciplines all over the world and so many different life experiences, parenting, taking care of the earth, gardening, so many experiences and dimensions are experiencing expansions in their awareness of what they're doing and experiencing newfound abilities to work with consciousness in ways previously thought impossible. And you can think right now, check in right now, ask yourself, how am I expanding in my abilities, skills, talents? Perhaps you have a skill that you've used in the past that you already have some skill or talent with, and it is now expanding in a new way. Perhaps there's a completely new ability that's being bestowed to you, but it's no accident that you're feeling this right now, because collectively I feel the guides sharing with us we are being ramped up to a higher level so that we can integrate more of the higher consciousness coming through intergalactically. And of course, dolphins are an intergalactic animal. A lot of people associate them with extraterrestrial, intergalactic star energy. We're working with more expanded consciousness that is now being channeled to the earth and the beings on earth with intention and with help from the other side. As you think about what skills are wanting to expand, are expanding that you can see, you can feel how there may be some resistance or confusion or worry or uncertainty. Perhaps you're not even sure what it is that is wanting to expand in you. That's okay too. You may have a little nudging. You may have a little inkling of what wants to come through. But I feel like Spirit is guiding us right now to address the uncertainty by realizing what's happening right now is natural, and you have a lot of new tools that are going to be coming to you to help you incorporate the new skills and abilities that are expanding within you. For a lot of this may be extrasensory, intuitive, psychic, perception, healing, even telekinesis abilities integrated into other things that we're doing. But there's an expanded consciousness that has found its home in you. And I feel Spirit is guiding us to allow ourselves to be different, allow ourselves to trust what's happening, even if it's uncomfortable or didn't make sense according to who we thought we were. Because it is really the foundation of the new earth and the new realm we are co-creating right now, which includes more interconnectedness between beings, between animals, humans, other consciousness and beings in the universe, seen and unseen. And it includes more harmony and a higher state of being in which we are able to operate using a more expanded state of consciousness that's transcending what we are currently experiencing, which is more of the three-dimensional. Many of us are already in touch with more than the 3D, and the abilities that are being bestowed right now are helping you to transform not only your perception but your life. A lot of people are noticing there's a new part in you that wants to come out, this new ability, and maybe even related to your identity. And it might even be uncomfortable because you're not sure how to make space for this in your personality and your life, in your physical space even. A lot of us are noticing we want to change our physical space to align more with our inner being. I'm going to guide you through a simple guided meditation, and disclaimer, please don't engage in guided meditation while you're driving for safety. I'm going to lead you through a simple guided meditation, and it's going to help you identify what wants to express, what from your inner self is wanting to express right now, and how you might begin to make more room to allow that to unfold in your life, in your personality, in your even physical space and day-to-day routine. So take a deep breath. Feel your body relax. Let go of any tension from the day. Surround yourself with whatever bubble of light or sacred space, visual or intention you would like. Surrounded and protected by divine love and light. And just feel yourself again return to your center and be present for a moment. Feel your heartbeat. Setting your intention to receive what's most helpful from this guided meditation. I want you to imagine that you are now in touch with your higher self. And your higher self is right behind you. And Notice what words, images, feelings come to you from your higher self. Trusting whatever senses you get is correct. You now see a rainbow before you, and your higher self assures you that at the end of the rainbow, you will experience the golden treasure of integration of this new gift, this new part of you that wants to express, and explains to you you're going to journey on the rainbow. And as you journey on the magical rainbow, it will be a process of integration. And at the end, you will have arrived at the integrated wholeness of this new skill, talent, ability, dimension of you that wants to express. And now you notice you're floating ever so gently upon the beautiful magical rainbow. Notice the colors of this rainbow. Feel the energy of the colors. As you ascend up, you now receive some visualization and feelings about what changes you would need to make in order to allow this new dimension of you to express in your personality. Perhaps you will need to develop more self-esteem. Perhaps you could use some spiritual counseling. Perhaps it's time to spend a little bit more time on your health. Whatever comes through, honor it as sacred content right now. You are now reaching the top of the rainbow. And you now receive guidance about what changes you might need to make in your life, in your routine, in order to allow this new part of you to express. I'm now getting visualizations, feelings, words, intuitions about what changes I would need to make in my life, in my routine, to allow this new skill, talent, ability to express. And now you reach the end of the rainbow and you receive a visualization as you're reaching the end, how you might need to change your physical space, the space where you live, the space where you work, any space, in order to make room for this new skill, in order to align your life more with your inner being and soul. And now you've reached the bottom and you see the beautiful pot of gold and treasure. Here comes a magical leprechaun and fairy and elf to guide and support you. You see your angels, spirit guides, and you feel your higher self. And you can now truly feel the wholeness in this moment of what it would be like to allow this new part of you to express in balanced ways in accordance with your higher self, your personality, and your routine, and your life, and your space. And now take a deep breath. See all the images fade. Know that you are taking with you the energy and content that is most helpful to you. Feeling yourself return to your body. Taking another few deep breaths. Reminding yourself you're in the here and now. How was that for you? I would love to hear your experience. Whatever you experienced, I hope this is helpful as you explore how to integrate this expanded awareness that is coming into your life, friend. You are important, and your gifts, talents, abilities are important. And this may be the beginning of a journey for you to discover what it is that wants to express and how that is that it wants to express. So be curious, be patient, continue to allow this to unfold in your life. You may want to work with someone for help and support in doing this, connect with others. You can always come back to this visualization. I am now going to transition into the tarot reading for the week ahead. As I am pulling my cards, you can tune into your intuition if you would like and ask, what am I feeling about the energy of this week? What do I need to know? So as I'm tuning into the energy for the week ahead of December 11th, 2025, by the way, anytime you hear this recording, you were meant to hear this message if it resonates with you. So this message is whenever you hear it and it makes sense. But the week coming up here, I feel like it is the week of the holiday, so I'm feeling that the holiday symphony of stress, joy, fun, family, overwhelmment, materialism, spirituality. Did I mention stress? So there's a big range I'm feeling in the collective. But I'm feeling like collectively we're working on being able to find ways to manage our finances better, actually. And I also feel like we're finding ways to get along better. We have opportunities for figuring out how to get along better with each other and for managing our finances better. So I'm pulling some cards for the week ahead. One message that wants to come through is if you're working on managing your finances, you may be doing it differently than other people, and that's okay. So trust your own intuition about how best to manage your finances. Wow, it's a very emotional spread, so there's definitely relationship getting along with each other that wants to come up. We've got the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so tuning into these cards for this week, I'm feeling we have opportunities for feeling our energy more profoundly in relation to others. And in partnerships, we can feel our own contribution to the interpersonal field and be more aware of how we can improve our connection with others, how we can cultivate more kindness in our connection with others, individuals and groups, and how not to take things as personally. The challenge this week is we might be overwhelmed by energies that are coming through. And it might be a little bit hard for us to focus and think this week because we're feeling there's a lot to do and not enough time to do it. We're feeling a little bit overwhelmed by crowds of people potentially. So be careful if you're in crowds to use discernment, work with your energy, do some energy cleansing, set up some boundaries, and not to overdo it. High Priestess is our guidance card for this week. I feel like the High Priestess is guiding us to feel your own energy and make sure that you're not over giving and overdoing. So make sure you're grounding yourself. You're allowing yourself to be silly. You're allowing yourself to have fun. You're allowing yourself to go with the flow and balance productivity with just laughing and enjoying the moment. Three of Cups. This is such a holiday card, right? Holiday enjoyment card. Three of Cups, I feel like, is telling us to get grounded and realize that having fun is not something to get to, but allowing yourself to have fun and getting out there and doing it, even if it feels wrong in whatever way, allows you to fill the cup of your soul and really be able to align with your soul's true nature, which is joy and freedom and expression and laughter and togetherness. So make sure that if you're feeling like there's not enough time or you don't have the right schedule or setup to have fun, to be yourself, to create a space of joy and togetherness, that you prioritize that. It's really a part of taking care of your mind, body, spirit, and it helps you to create your life holistically in alignment with your heart energy. I feel like there's something coming through for finances. I did get that message that trust your own intuition and follow your own unique star with financial planning. I'm going to pull one more card because I feel like a lot of us are tuned into finances right now. There's a lot happening in globally with finances and money. What do we need to know about this? Oh, we've got moon. Interesting. Intuition. Yes. So I feel like the moon is saying when it comes to finances, there is enough money. You are on track when you realize that the past doesn't define you and you're always recreating your reality now. So with regard to finances, keep on track with the goals you are achieving and listen to your intuition if you feel like making a change would be helpful to you, even if you're not sure how it fits in or if it's unexpected. Don't just dismiss it. There's some intuitions we're getting right now about finances and how to manage our money and how to make decisions about career and income, how you put money away that could affect things for years to come. So I feel like Spirit is guiding us this week, my friend, to be careful about dismissing what feels right to you, even if it's different from someone else with your financial planning. And be bold with how you manage your money and make decisions using the energy of your own knowledge that you're not making this up. You do have a connection, and that connection is the strength that you need. So, in summary, having fun and taking time to have fun and to connect with others is very, very important. And even if you don't feel like you have time, making time for this is going to bring blessings to your life. I want to thank you for tuning in to today's podcast. I really appreciate you connecting with me. Check out my social media pages, Creative Psyche, Psyche Studio, and my website, creativepsychestudio.com. And I look forward to connecting at the next session, group, or podcast. Take care.